Hello, Mustang Luke 00 with Lucecraft here, back with another GTA 5 PvP video. Now this is going to be part 2 to the previous video that was posted with the PvP at Fort Zancudo. This is basically going to be finishing what happened during that session. I know I said there was possibly going to be a part 3, but turns out I was able to fit it into 2 instead of 3. So, here's the second one. Now, for a little follow-up, TLDW, too long didn't watch, if you didn't watch the last one. Basically, me and Spider were doing, Spider was helping me do cargo stuff. He was my escort and a savage. And some guy got a little too close. Spider shot him down. Then he started messing with us again. And then Spider chased him down, and he ran over to Fort Zancudo where there's like 4 or 5 other players, and they joined forces. And this is about halfway through the battle. I will say that was a interesting shot on my part. I think he might have lost some health to the Marines here, because I only shot him once in the chest, and I didn't have BST. Also, could have been a low rank. I didn't check. That was a minor mistake on Immortal's part. I'll let that one slide. I know he didn't mean to do that. It's because he left the organization temporarily so he can go into his own hangar and get out one of his aircrafts, and miscalculated where that missile was going to go. I backed up a little bit so I could take off from in the hangar, so I would have less of a risk of getting hit by that tank. I actually didn't mean to deploy my landing gear there, but I think that kind of helped a little bit. This targeting computer is getting highly irritating right now. Practically hovering right here. Honestly, how the planes fly in this universe, just with as slow as they go, doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, during one of my last bombing runs, I noticed there was a terabyte being set up by one of them. I knew I had to take that out as soon as possible, otherwise they were going to use the multi-block missile system, or at least the drone, to try and mess with one of us. Now, I don't know what the drone's going to do to me, because I'm in a jet, but Immortal and Spider are both on the ground right now. So, while they're in a little sniper match or whatever, the drone can come by and tase them. And I don't want that to happen. And the deed is done. Oh, the guy who called in the terabyte is also the guy who was in green earlier that came by to destroy my cargo. If anybody was wondering. Or with that Kajali. Not entirely sure what this guy over here is doing. Maybe his controller went dead. Oh look, a jetpack. Missed him by a hair. Good shot, Immortal. And another Congella's on the field. Jolly's got good armor, but these guns will melt right through it. Can't let them back in the air. Air superiority is a priority in this situation. Looks like we got a broomstick. Where'd he go? Just missed him. If I try and go in that tunnel, that's going to be suicide. For two reasons. I've got no room to move, and, well, he's got no pressure mark too. If I go head on with him, the missile will hit me right in the nose. I'm pretty sure on my screen he crashed into me and I should have blown up, but... Wait. No, not on my screen. I'm pretty sure on his screen. Well, that was a mistake. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure on his screen that he crashed into me and I blew up, or I was supposed to blow up, but on my screen, I was just laggy. Oh, hi there. Yeet. I forgot when it happened, but at some point, the other laser got shot out of the air. I think it was Immortal that did that, but unfortunately, I didn't record it. And the enemies have a tank again. Never mind. By this point, the majority of them have barricaded themselves, or at least attempted to barricade themselves, inside the main control tower. One dude that was off radar just about a minute or so ago went to Sandy Shores International, like he's been doing, and he got his B-11 Strike Force. He does have an interesting strategy, though. While everybody else is distracted, he goes off to a different airfield to get a new aircraft. And the majority of the times, it's been a different aircraft each time. The most I've seen him bring out a single aircraft is about 3 times, and that was a B-11 Strike Force. Other times, he brought out the thruster, the jetpack, once. Another, he brought out his laser. Actually, I think he got the laser like twice. He brought a Rogue. That might have been one of the others. But it came from Sandy Shores, so I don't think it was one of the others. But they do seem to be aware of the fact that if they attempt to take off from Fort Zancudo, it's not going to work. Because every time they try and take off, they got shot down, or the aircraft was destroyed before they even turned it on. I'm not even going to waste time going to my hangar. It's just quicker to get back into a laser. I go into my hangar, it'll sit on that black screen for a good 5 minutes or so. Might be a little bit of an over-exaggeration, but now, it was sometime between this clip and the last clip. I didn't record, I don't think I recorded when it happened, but the dude that seemed to, if I remember correctly, he was the leader, or he was the CEO of the organization that they were in. And he sent me a message saying, so you two are roommates. Nice. That's the message he sent. And he sent Immortal, nice VPN. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do, but none of his information was right. I think he was just trying to scare us, trying to guess things or something. Back to the PvP. It's not really PvP anymore, though. It's more of a slaughterhouse. Another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. If you wonder why I keep shooting at the tower, I've actually managed to shoot a couple of them through the wall somehow. So I'm just trying to see the exact spots I can shoot them through the wall is. I don't think the explosions are actually going. I don't think the lasers, well, laser is actually going through. I think the explosion radius is actually just like stops right on the inside of the wall. So whenever they're right next to the wall, they get hit by the explosion radius, which doesn't matter where you are in that radius. If you're in that radius, you're dead. Now, Spider left here because he had to get offline. And by this point, we were basically done with this battle. Me and Immortal, I talked with Immortal for a few. I wanted to continue with the battle just for the heck of it, but Immortal, even though he's usually the one that likes PvP, decided that nah, he was done with the battle. So we decided to head over to Sandy Shores International after I got in a couple more runs. Now I forgot to mention one of the guys did head over to his facility, the CEO, but I kept doing strafing runs on him so he wouldn't get into his facility, and then he just teleported to it. Now, here I am replying to the message that he sent me. Basically what I said is, not even close, but GG, GTG, telling him, good game, gotta go. That's pretty much going to be it, aside from the reply that he sends after the message that I sent him. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, there's the reply. Yeah, GG, good pilot. Anyways, if you did enjoy, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And with all that said and done out of the way, have a nice day. And goodbye.